Damn it. Would you like to draw that on the camera, Mr. Robotnik? Bring the goddamn marker over here and draw it on the screen.
What?
Whatever you do. Get. Oh my god, your ass is so fucking
Draw
disgusting.
what?
You jiggle.
What are you talking about?
Go sit down.
What does my ass look like?
Disgust me. Welcome. Oh, for fuck's sake. I want to get to fucking Sonic talk, you know? Go to bed. Like a normal fucking human being. Welcome.
Okay.
Camera 3. Camera 3.
Camera 3? 3?
You're not the one looking at camera 3.
Where's 3?
It's me. I'm the
Oh, there's
focus
3.
shot.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Sonic, the movie. Hedgehog
The
talk.
music is so loud, I can't hear
Joemar,
anything.
please turn it off.
Hold on. I gotta fix your camera now. For some reason it's too
Move
low.
over. Okay.
Okay.
We'll fix the song in a second, and then we'll do another intro. Fuck it. Hey, at least pause. So we have like an image in the background. That's all I wanted.
Okay, I got it. Okay, is the music gone?
Music didn't stop.
Oh, you have to manually come over here to do it. Oh, wait.
Okay.
The talent has to go and deal with the audio.
No, you have to lower it yourself.
No. Yeah, well, I turned it off. Like, I just hit pause on the video. Is it still playing?
No, I don't hear it.
Okay, well, welcome back to Sonic the Hedgehog movie discussion.
Welcome
with my
back.
host. Well, we had to go take a break for like 3 minutes to fix everything. So welcome back. With me is JJ.
Hello.
Cut to camera.
Hold on, it's
Well,
like
which one am I
it's
looking
really
at?
difficult to
2?
press this.
2.
That's why.
You're 2, goddamn
One?
me.
2. Hi.
Hold on,
Whatever, just look at me.
Okay.
it's really difficult to do this.
I understand. It's
There you go.
very new to all of us, you know. You don't know. It's the first time. It's episode 1 of a 100-part series, though. By the end of it, we'll understand how we're using this.
With me, I'm the operation control.
Yeah, with the special guest Joemar on the controls.
What's a Sonic?
Well, he's technically your. He's not a guest. He's your dude. I'm the guest.
Are we? I thought, you know, let's just get away with all this like labels.
Oh,
We're
I
all
like the
friends here.
transition there. That was nice.
We're all
Sorry,
friends.
I keep
We're all-
watching other.
Yeah, I know.
other cameras.
I know. I can tell. Anyway, so we're discussing the movie today, right? What you just saw? You just came home.
I
from seeing
just saw it earlier this afternoon. Yes. Which camera am I looking at?
it. Just talk naturally. Fuck it. Just look into the
Okay.
camera.
Okay.
We can just look at each other for a second.
Okay.
What is your initial thoughts? Like, after
Does he have a wide shot on the both of us?
There is a watch.
Okay.
Where's my knife?
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, wait, no, it's fine. Oh, you just saw it. Like I saw it yesterday. So what is your initial thoughts first?
I enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. It's kind of a movie that you can take anybody. Everybody gets something out of it. And yours?
I think it's like to take a Pikachu thing for me. It's like I kind of like watched it once. I enjoyed it for a minute, and then I was just like, yeah, I'll never watch it again. But you know, it was good. It wasn't like mind blowing. There was nothing. Oh, excuse. Oh, don't you.
Sorry.
Nothing groundbreaking. Nothing extravagant. Nothing to mainly look at, except for a few things. No, nothing extravagant. More like, wow, I can't believe they actually kind of did like Sonic movie good. In a way, you know?
They did whatever they could for the resource that they had, because the video game doesn't have a, like... Basically, it's a hedgehog that goes around saving little animals from being robots. And for them to put something more of a meaningful thing... Like, I really appreciate how they started off with, like, the Bambi death, where they killed that owl.
Yeah, honestly.
I was like, holy shit! That thing got shot right in the heart.
So that leads me right into my initial, like, yeah, we'll go with the very beginning and we'll kind of like work our way through it. What was your immediate thought after seeing that? Like, you just said, like, oh wow, they're going for it. They're actually doing some like heavy hitting material, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
But for me,
mhm.
sorry, I only wanted to mention, like, knowing what we do now with like who Sonic used to look like in the original design. Did you, like me, just like think I want to see the original just to see what Baby Sonic looked like in that horrible design? Like, what de-aged version of Sonic they had fucking cooked up and now is being held behind a vault, never to be seen again.
I thought that Baby Sonic was added in with the new graphics. I didn't think that was actually part of the story. Like, I didn't think we were gonna see a Baby Sonic with the initial, like, shit version of the Sonic. I think they took the advantage to add
Hold on. No, keep going.
I think they just took because they just took the advantage of making a Baby Sonic because they had to redo everything. I don't think we would initially saw a Baby Sonic in the original cut.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't thinking that. I was kind of thinking, wondering what the original. Then what's the original intro going to be like? I wonder.
I thought it would have picked up right where it picked up with him, with the speed trap scene.
Yeah, you're
I think that
right.
would have been the initial opening, and then he would have gone in his little tunnel. He would have done his little, I'm reading the Flash, I'm playing with myself in ping pong, that kind of scene.
Yeah.
But am I looking at this one? All right, I'm just gonna look at you.
Sorry to interrupt.
Joemar.
Sorry to interrupt. We got a fan in the chat. His name is Jerry with 3 Y's. He says hi.
Oh, hello, Jerry.
Excuse me a second.
I've actually seen.
Hi, Jerry.
I've actually seen some of his videos, and they're pretty good.
Number
Go
one
check 'em
Sonic
out at
fan, by the way.
Okay, I'm just gonna just.
Well, hold on. Actually, I wish I could. You keep him talking for a minute, Eggman. I gotta
Me
go find
talk?
something. Yeah. I gotta
Okay,
go find a
all right.
prop. I forgot.
I don't know what camera to look in. This one? This one? Do I look in this one? Do I go in? Hold on.
You're in camera 2.
Am I supposed to look into this camera?
Camera 2. You're
This
in the
one?
wrong camera.
Looking
Go
at
back
this
to your
one, right?
seat. Go back to your seat.
Is that good? Is it good? Am I in the frame? Okay.
Excuse me.
So I was initially thinking, oh, sorry. Oh, thank you.
Keep going. It's fine.
Uh,
I'm better
Okay. Oh
I know.
wow. Safe.
I feel safe. You ever go to the movie theater with a knife? It
Uh,
makes you feel way better.
No. Yeah, I heard
Especially one for kids.
You took a you took a knife to the theater.
So,
Yeah,
Anthony, my
speaking
question is that you took Bagel with you, right?
Yeah. Let's get on that subject first.
How was it?
It's like the weirdest experience I've ever had. I was expecting to go into a movie theater and then meet him outside the movie, in the lobby, and he was just like, come on in whenever you want, and he was just sitting in the chair already with his fucking hoodie and hat on. Just
like the
As if I was-
Unabomber?
yeah, exactly. Like I'm not supposed to actually look at his face or anything.
like you're supposed to sit a row in front of him. He's supposed to talk straight, like if y'all are like secret agents.
I guess so. He just went to go see Star Wars. He was sitting there for 3 hours watching a shitty movie, and then we got to see Sonic. So they kind of,
Is this Sonic talk or are we doing Star Wars chat?
Well, let's just move on. We don't even go on Star Wars chat for a second.
Okay. I know. I would actually like to do a Star Wars chat one day. Joemar,
I
can this be a thing?
mean, at this
Can
point,
we do a podcast this way?
yeah.
I would love to do a podcast this way.
Honestly, if you look at the stream,
Joemar.
Mm-hmm.
it's exactly what we're doing right now. Like, I'm switching cameras and all this stuff.
Right.
I do appreciate this. This is very nice. I
Yeah,
really
this
like the
is-
setup we got going.
Yeah, this
I
is
just
really
feel really
nice.
bad for anyone with ears. And
Y'all guys got a budget here.
Heck yeah, free YouTube. Shout out to Visual
Alright.
TV Studio, whatever over there. I can't read those letters over there.
I think it says yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. We keep getting distracted. Sonic
let's
talk.
run through the movie. Yeah, let's run through the Sonic movie for a second.
First thing I want to say, I really love the beginning where you had the Sonic jingle in the title.
Yeah,
Where it backed out with all the where it backed out, but then they lost me with the original movie title with the fucking Marvel font.
You know, I wish it would have also done a few things. Like, you know how we also saw the Sega logo, right? And it's got like, oh, look at all these video games. You know what we didn't see in there, JJ?
Comic Zone.
Exactly. We didn't see the Comic Zone. There was no Comic Zone. Excuse me.
You know what? Put a close up on me on one. Put a close up on me on one.
Give it to him. He's got more.
Hey, Kevin one. That's right. Zoom in. Zoom in.
He's killing himself, man. Okay, there you go.
Sonic. Sonic. Sorry, Sonic didn't do anything. Sega. Sonic 2. Comic Zone opening. The whole thing. I want every screen to be filled with Comic Zone. You hear me? All right, I'm good. I'm done. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt the show.
Again, we're just like the most ADD-ridden podcast on the YouTube network or on Twitch. I'm sorry to anyone with ears, eyes, and a sense of humor. Like, this is just not going to be good for anybody. But I appreciate it being recorded in the first place. Anyway,
yeah, thank you, Joemar.
Yes,
okay,
Joemar.
so.
A technological slave, but you know,
this guy, like, you know, give yourself a camera. This is the guy that's running everything.
He's been giving himself a camera. Don't you worry.
There you go. There he is. Like, you know, you need to appreciate your what are you? What are you? Is it production?
I'm a technical director. I'm the one.
Okay,
I'm pretty much like directing this entire shoot for you guys.
You know, give us back the camera.
God damn it!
Thank
Can we
you.
just get to Sonic?
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
Just talk about Sonic.
Yes. Sorry. Okay. All right. Sonic. Okay. So you saw Sonic with your best friend Bagel. Go ahead.
Yeah. Theater experience mediocre. It could have been better. We had some problems with like kids, and it's a kids movie, so that's what I was saying. Jim. Okay. Getting onto it, the movie was okay, not rewatchable. More like I'm glad it did okay. And I'm hoping that it gets a sequel that kind of gets rid of the human elements. And just kind of goes with like CG only, you know?
Oh, so you want Lion King Sonic for Sonic 2?
Yeah, I need that remake really bad, where it's only. Oh my god! Where's my notebook? Fuck! I did a whole bit, and I can't find my fucking notebook anywhere. Great, it's gone. It's gone.
Do we have a notebook and props? Can we get a notebook and props, please?
We're making this way too complicated as it is.
Okay.
We don't need you to go looking for a notebook. Thank you.
You know what? Just read your sword.
I'll go find a notebook. Actually, I won't because I won't hear you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Just leave it out. We're good. We'll figure.
Yeah. If you leave it at this shot, we'll take it while you look for a notebook.
No, I meant like the audio coming from you guys.
He can't hear us. Remember, we talked to him basically.
No, I know that, but oh shit, that's right. He needs the audio to record. I forgot.
All right,
oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. So opening scene, Baby Sonic. You loved him, I'm assuming.
It was good. Good enough. You know, when you a good enough backstory, like it's the generic motivation of like I don't want people I love to die. Was not expecting to see like hedgehog-like creatures being natives, being the very first quote-unquote villains.
You mean echidnas or whatever?
Yeah, the echidnas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they call him he calls himself a hedgehog at some point.
Yeah, so
echidna.
Yeah, he's an echidna. I really like the design of how they looked all savage. Like they remind me of Ewoks, which reminds me of Star Wars. So no. We'll stick with the Sonic. I really would like to go back to that world to explore it a little bit. It's not called Green Hills in the movie, is it?
No, I don't think they ever got around to telling you what the name of that what the name of the first world was. But like they called the first city that you come to in the movie it's like Green Hills something, whatever, and it's got like the generic protagonist of, I want more. I want to get out of this city. I want to I want to escape from the city. But you know what? Yet again, no escape from the city reference. I'm very disappointed in you, Sonic. You could have done anything. There's plenty of references in this movie. Like that Sonic, the drawing of Sonic.
Right.
Bagels were like, oh, that's great. That's just one.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked it. I'm always a huge fan of the conspiracy theory.
He's fucking up. I think he fucked up the
He's only catching the corner of my mustache.
Oh, how'd that happen?
All right.
Somehow you zoomed in.
Huh.
But switch to camera 3.
Oh, okay, I got it.
You could have done that. You could have done like a panning zoom in. It's really nice.
Oh,
okay.
This thing's got some.
He found the zoom.
Yeah, don't
Look,
don't
you
mind
see
me.
my chin.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna make adjustments.
I gotta make sure. I'm just going to, for the sake of this, I'm going to turn off everyone else. Nope. Fuck. How do I do this?
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna make adjustments here.
No, we got some people visiting in the studio at the moment. I'm just making sure my autistic speech is not going to be. So
Is this where you also shoot your pornos?
We don't question that.
Well, you're the only one who's good.
Okay.
Let's just kind of wrap it. Not wrap, but like let's just kind of get through this.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, I really liked how they started off with like the death, because then it really, to me, it set a point that it's not just gonna be a generic kids film. Like as soon as that arrow hit that owl, I was like, "Fuck, this is serious."
Yeah. I can.
And then so initially, the first world he went to, was that Earth?
Yeah, I don't think he ever. It kind of made it seem like this is my last planet before going to the one spot I got left. You know, and that's just kind of weird.
But the thing is that when he looked at the map, the first time, or when you first see the map, there's a couple of worlds crossed out already, which I think I was talking to Bagel earlier before you popped in, which explains the end sort of. But before we get to that, so I let's see what else. So yeah, he's there for 10 years.
Seemingly, he's in his like teens or maybe around like the young adult age.
Yeah, because in the video game, I thought he was supposed to be like 15 or something.
Yeah, it's
How
weird.
old is that in Hedgehog years?
You have to get like a vet
Joemar?
to tell you that one.
What's up?
How old is Hedgehog years?
I don't know.
All right. So anyway, did you want to elaborate on any of the other stuff, or?
A few weird things, like why did we have to see Sonic's feet? Like, did these directors not know what kind of shit people are into, or did they?
Maybe they are into feet.
Sega, please tell me you're not supposed to do that, because people are very creepy on the internet. And I noticed it, and I'm creepy, but I'm not into that shit. But anyway, moving on. Okay, what else was that we got?
This movie had everything. If you wanted death, you got death. You wanted cute baby stuff, you got that. You wanted feet. You could jerk off to this movie in many ways if you wanted to.
Oh Jesus.
But okay, yeah. So, what's it called? So what are we doing? We're just writing it down scene by scene, sort of?
Maybe we should do characters, and then maybe we do the scenes, and then we...
Okay, alright.
Jim Carrey, of course.
Yeah, I wanna...
part of the movie.
Yeah, I wanna know how Jim Carrey's performance was, because I've been seeing all over the internet how awesome he was.
He was, by far, probably the best part of the movie. Sonic being, of course, the second one, because I liked Sonic's delivery, I liked his character, I liked his voice. But Robotnik, like Jim Carrey as Robotnik, I would be really upset if there was a chance of a sequel and he said no to doing it. But I think he might. I got nothing, obviously, I got no reason to believe this. I believe he would do a sequel of enough he fucking encapsulates. He's not like Robotnik doesn't have that much of a character outside like certain games and TV shows, and really like Sad AM, like the character you're modeled after, is like the weirdest version of Eggman out there. But it's just hard to explain. He is basically he's a good Robotnik. I wouldn't mind him being the voice in some series even.
I thought he was the most annoying thing in this movie.
Are you okay?
Only because there were certain parts that I really did like him as Robotnik, like when he was kind of rambling on a little bit, like just showing, like how smart he is. Then of course he would switch to a serious tone, but then he would do Jim Carrey like shit that reminded me of like Fire Marshal Bill or Ace Ventura.
I guess you could say that. I could agree with you there that like you do not feel like Robotnik is in this movie because of Jim Carrey's performance. But however,
right.
I don't really know what Robotnik's personality is supposed to be like in the end.
Well, just from playing the game and watching some of the cartoon growing up, he's just very sinister. He's goofy in the sense of like he just looks goofy. I mean, look at me. I mean, that's as goofy as it gets. But like, I never saw like Eggman be.
All right, hold on. I was clapping. I don't know.
I thought that was Joemar. Sorry, I was just staring at him because I thought he was interrupting again.
I didn't do anything. I swear.
It's fine.
I'm an unpaid intern, by the way. I'm an unpaid intern anyway.
That is true. Yeah. I did like some of his performances. I thought he was good for the character. And like I said, when he was sinister, I really liked that. And when he was just being a dick and just showing off how smart he is, that was cool. But then like they have that huge dance number in the middle of the movie that just was like, where's this? Why?
Yeah, wasn't a big fan of that part. But like,
I think that was just. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go on.
I think that was just literally a scene they added because they were like, everything was a downer because like Sonic was down. It was kind of a down moment, so they had to just give some reason for kids to not cry in the middle. And they're like, look at him, he's dancing, he's funny. And then the way they started that shot where he's upside down, I was like, whoa, was he like, where is he? And it turns out it was just the camera upside down, and then it just went into his little dance. I didn't really care for that.
Yeah, there's certain things that's just like kind of like filler, and also like it's a kids movie. Unfortunately, it's the kids movie first, which is the problem. I did like a few things about it. The tranquilizer being his main reason why he can't just like run away and just get away from everything. That's a good little touch to make him like vulnerable. Him being established. Ooh, nice. Him establishing like he can't punch things.
Oh my God!
On the fly.
Oh, look at that! He is killing it with this thing.
Yeah. So like Sonic establishing he cannot punch anybody, as you can see in the bar fight scene. He has to basically use the environment around him, and maybe he can do the spin dash still. Mm-hmm. There is
that I was so disappointed. They took that sound out. They took the spin dash sound out. Because remember the theaters? He falls out of that truck, and then you just hear that zoof, and then he blows through that tank. That same scene, they didn't put the thing. I was waiting for that. I love that sound, and they took it out.
That's a good point. I didn't notice that. I guess I didn't realize.
But that's just me nitpicking. I just like that. Growing up a Sega person, I played that game so much, and I loved all the sound design in it. It felt like everything had a reason, and then when I first heard it in the first trailer, I was like, oh, they nailed it. I love that sound. Not that they nailed it. I mean, they just probably took it. Yeah. But still, it was so cool to actually hear it and see him do that. So, okay, sorry. I know we really need to structure these a little bit better.
And if there's ever a future, we will hopefully...
Joemar, is there a future of these?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, there we go. We have our answer.
As long as Joemar's not saying, like, guys, we need to just bail. My stream is dying. No one's watching. We're okay.
I don't give a fuck. This is probably the most entertaining thing we've ever done in the stream ever. I mean, we got a fucking look at this. We got a fucking production set. Yo, look at this. Look at this. We got stuff here. We got a switcher board. We got a set. This is awesome.
All right, yeah, Joemar, this is pretty cool.
Job.
Yeah, this is really nice. All right, so Jim Carrey, I didn't mind him. He was annoying to me for most of the time, but when he was like sinister and Eggman-ish, I was like, okay, that's pretty good. I liked it.
You keep going. I'll be right back.
Okay. Can we discuss the black girl?
Yeah, we could do that.
I liked her. That's about it. I just like I like black women.
Camera 2.
I like black women.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know.
Hey, Nucles.
That's terrifying. Here we go.
Okay. Okay, so...
Oh, yeah, follow up. So, next question. How's the echidnas?
Yes,
or if they are in there?
They're in it just for, like, a brief moment, and they're wearing masks.
Yes, so that was what we were talking about in the beginning. Like, that's the very first echidna you see is, like, these strange, like, mask-wearing, like, primal-ish, or so what would you call them? Like, I don't want to... I'm trying to think of, like, what era they were from. They just wore masks, and they just, like, looked like... They sort of... You could tell from the eyes that they looked like me. As the echidna.
Yeah, no, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, wow, he's got, like, the little dreads... And the eyes, I love the expression. I mean, it was weird. It was instantaneously I noticed them. Oh, Maddie just made a really good point. They look like predators.
Yeah, you're right. Actually,
that was really cool.
He nailed it. They look like the predators with those masks.
Yeah, they looked awesome. I liked it. That's why I want to go back to that world.
I think next time we should get like Bagel and Maddie in here because, you know.
Yeah. We can have him have Maddie as like a little picture, like a prop avatar, so we can just.
Maddie could be like your what's Conan O'Brien's little sidekick?
I forget that little guy's name.
Yeah. Him. Andy.
Yeah. We can have Andy also, and he could be Andy on the show.
Yeah, Andy would be a good interviewer. We need to structure these. Once we get a nice structure, I think it will work fine. Oh.
It's the first show, so, you know, gotta work some bugs out. I mean, like, I barely found out the camera's zoomed.
Yeah,
for sure. And another costume change, excuse me.
Can I change?
Oh, look at that.
Or do I have to stay as Robotnik?
You can get off screen and, like, change for a minute.
Alright, hold on.
I'll keep it going.
Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna stick to the motif because we're talking Sonic. We got the Sonic background. I'm Dr. Robotnik. You could be Kitty.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
The back girl, the supporting actress. Okay, not really.
I didn't mind the supporting cast was fine. Like everybody was okay. No one was really memorable. I think I was saying, who's the guy again? He's the one who played Cyclops, right?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not really good
James
with names.
Marsden?
Probably.
That's what Maddie's saying.
Did he play Cyclops in the X-Men movies?
Yeah, that was him. He got jacked for this role for no reason.
Excuse me.
He looks huge.
Yeah, I think he wanted though. Like, if you're gonna look, you want to look like a cop, and he was like going for that He was looking like a cop-like image, of course, in a small town.
You know what he looked like? He looked like the stripper cop from California Buff Guys.
Oh. I didn't know. I never watched Magic Mike, so I just took a stab in the dark.
Oh no! I watched both of them. They're actually not. They're actually not bad.
Oh, we got a comment reply from Jerry. He said, "Not renewed." I don't know what that means.
Oh
shit!
Oh, fuck off, Jerry. It's our first show.
Look at camera.
Don't fuck off, please. We need the. Please don't go anywhere. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's the thing. I was looking for there's a name tag behind Joemar. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's his camera. I forgot VR headsets could do that. Excuse me. I thought someone was like standing behind Joemar creepily.
No. That's his camera. He's got his own.
Oh yeah, camera. Don't worry about it. Sonic Shoes origin.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No,
those are really big shoes.
He capitalized
for the little girl.
it. He said, "Not renewed," all caps. We're canceled.
Okay. Well,
right.
We got one show. Then I'm gonna make this go as long as possible, so I don't get any sleep for work tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I got the perfect thing. I assume like, how the fuck? I don't know how she got like shoes that big for like.
But that's what I'm saying. I thought, because they say Sonic's feet were small, which I guess so, but they still look really big for little girls. So I'm assuming those are the moms.
I have no idea. I think it was kind of like shoehorned a bit.
Sorry. You know what? Okay, let me. Sorry, I know we're going a little bit everywhere. The other noticeable thing was the slow-mo scene. That's just clearly Quicksilver from X-Men.
I thought the same thing. I thought that's what they were parodying, to be fair.
Right, but they did it wrong. Like, they just didn't... It wasn't good. It wasn't as good. Like, as soon as I saw that, I was imagining the Quicksilver scene from Age of Apocalypse, because I love that scene.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams were listening in my head, and I was just thinking of a better shot, slow-mo, fast thing.
When they were going through the city, since we're on the slow-mo subject of being in this building, were they both in some sort of super slow-mo mode during that chase in the city? Because I could not tell with the honking horns, and the bus was sitting still, and like, by the way, also beg a point that Robotnik basically murdered like 20 to 30 people.
Sorry to interrupt, but our boss man Jerry, he got promoted to boss, by the way. He says, officially renewed. Keep the show going. This is funny.
Wait, so he doesn't want it renewed. Now it's funny. Is this show business? Is this how? What, camera 1, 2, camera 3, 2, 1.
Go on. Just do your speech. Go on.
Okay. I think yeah. I think initially everything was slow-mo until the first missile hit, where Sonic had to outrun, or where Sonic had to got kind of blasted away. I think that was when everything went back to normal, and then when he was starting to throw the rings to warp between places on Earth.
I like that too. No,
that was actually a good scene. I like that scene.
Sorry to interrupt, but the ratings came in. We beat XFL. Oh, nice.
Oh wow, really?
Oh, so we have more than 5 viewers right now.
Yes.
That's good. I was banking on 3. We almost doubled.
And also, just behind the numbers of the Sonic movie. And I could have gone with the
how is it doing? I thought it was. I hope it does well, because I really thought it was. I thought it was good. It
all right, so I guess my follow-up question, as someone who hasn't seen it, because I'm a decent human being. How's the CG in it?
It's actually really. I liked it for something that had to scrap and redo. I thought it was actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, if you're talking about like Sonic's model, it looks pretty good. I really enjoyed I'm very unfortunate what happened to the studio afterwards, because it's just show business, you know.
Yeah. I really want a Sonic cut. I really want to see that movie with the original Sonic.
They're not going to. We all know how this will work out. Unfortunately, they will never release it, or if they do, it'll be like 25 years in the future or something ridiculous. I would totally buy a fucking $40 version of this DVD set to have 2 different cuts with deleted scenes and yada yada, because I don't think they do that anymore. It's been forever since I've even bought a DVD.
Yeah,
I assume it's like, play movie, scenes like that's it.
Maddie Bots in chat says release the cut. That's
release the Sonic cut. Release the Sonic cut. I think that. Yeah.
Our producer boss guy said, Jerry, you know that guy, right? Said release the Snyder cut. Who's Snyder?
Zack Snyder. He's from Saved by the Bell, I think. No? I'm the only one who watched Saved by the Bell. Oh god. Okay.
I need you to leave. I'm gonna keep this here. This is the sword of Santacles. It's gonna be dangling over your head for a bit.
Okay.
And,
All right.
It's gonna be there for the rest of the show. Go
All
on.
right. No more bad jokes. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was also talking to Bagel earlier.
Keep on.
Sorry to interrupt. We're getting canceled. We got the C word from JJ, so we're canceled again.
I didn't say the C word. Wait, what? Cancel or cunt?
No, he said C word.
It
So
cost
probably
us like
cunt.
$40,000 from the censoring. They get a cut. We get a fine for you saying that word.
Oh, you said it.
I think you said it first though, so
No, you said release the Sonic cunt.
JJ in chat.
I love the.
Maddie in chat said we need to censor JJ.
Okay, sorry. All right, I'm sorry. That's me. That's Dr. Robotnik. I'm evil, and I'm like. Anyway, his weird surge of power. What does that stem from?
I think they was just made it for the movie, unfortunately.
Right, and I mean that's fine if it was. I just didn't understand when it released because he released it when he was depressed running the baseball diamond. Then he released it when he was mildly angry at the truck scene, and then they had that terrible cheesy hero shot at the end of it.
So his power seems to come that surge seems to come from like emotion, like extreme emotions.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the original was supposed to be? Because like, I don't know if they even had that shot planned for the baseball diamond. Because like in the trailer we see him just like, oh, I'm gonna stretch up the road, and then he just boom explodes. And
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So they must have changed that origin story. Was he just like in the original? I just want to go fast, and that's it. Like,
I thought that was his whole goal because his character himself just wants to go fast. So I figured in the original cut, it was just going to be him just running around, just being on Earth. That was good. I thought that was going to be the story of the original cut is why is he on Earth? Like, why is he here? Where is he from? But then when they had to do the reshoots, I thought that's when they shoe-inned the baby Sonic, and then they did the whole, like, world thing. Because, like, Bagel says he mentions the owl throughout the movie, the one that saved him. I do not remember him mentioning that owl after the first scene when she dies.
Maybe implied, maybe it's sort of like implied, like, oh, I never want to lose someone like that again, or any family members. His whole thing of being like a creepy pseudo stalker.
I think that was funny to me.
It was of course not creepy enough to be like, whoa, it's not what the fuck. But it was also like good enough to be like, yeah, it's kind of cute that he's just like living in everyone's lives.
Yeah. I mean, because if you think it's creepy, it's not creepy because he's a hedgehog. It would be creepy if he was a 15-year-old boy.
Do you know the name of the crazy old man? Was it like Tom or Thomas or something?
No, I don't remember. That guy.
He was great. He was another one of the highlights. Bringing the fucking chainsaw to the fight. That's great. I love that.
Oh yeah, that was good. He was a nice little character moment because like just for how short they were in that little town, they built up that town really well. Like you knew who was there, you knew what the kind of town it was. Sonic I think that's one of the benefits of that character being fast is he could just run through like character building and dialogue and stuff, but it's appropriate because that's how he lives.
Yeah.
But so he was good. I thought the other deputy or the other guy was kind of annoying because he was just there to be funny.
But also, he wasn't in the. I say he was good enough to not be in the way. It was okay enough that he wasn't like over the top or like he was just kind of like subdued enough to be entertaining when he was in the movie.
Yeah, and then I was actually very shocked how much Sonic is in this movie. He's like in the whole movie. I don't remember a scene. I think I can only recall maybe 3 scenes where he's not in the movie. Like anything with Robotnik in his lab, and then when that guy went to go call the other dude in the payphone. Besides that, he's in the entire movie.
So we got,
which I thought it was gonna be like, oh, we're gonna get like, I thought it was gonna be like Godzilla, where a 3-hour movie we're only gonna get 20 minutes of him.
also the setup for the why they have to go to California and such.
How did they go from Montana to California in a span of 24 hours?
Joemar, pull up a map. Pull up a map, please. Just do it on the fly. Go for it.
Can you do that? Can you do that right now?
We were at
post. Put it in post.
Yeah.
But Maddie says it's not that far, but if you're just driving a truck speed limit, it's gonna take more, because they
it's probably
he's a cop.
Probably, I'm not gonna say it's impossible. Nothing is impossible. I've driven from Ohio to Texas in like 24 hours. So it could be
but that's if all y'all were driving at once. He stopped twice. He stopped at the bar to get Sonic drunk, and then he stopped at that motel to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Look, dude, you just gotta like accept it. Like
and then he makes it all the way from Montana to San Francisco with still daylight.
That one might be weird. Like you're kind of probably right about that one. Like, you never know. Maybe there's another scene where they just stopped at another motel. I couldn't tell you. It's just like potholes, and you just gotta like let them go.
That's okay. I just thought, because that was the only, literally out of everything, that was probably the only thing that really threw me off, was the fact that was. Hold on, I'm getting Maddie in my ear. He's giving me the mileage. He's giving me the miles.
We're gonna sort of start wrapping it up here.
Producers on set.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell him to get down here into the studio if he wants to tell me how to run my show.
How many hours, Maddie? Maddie says it's a little over 19 hours drive from Montana to San Francisco.
So nonstop. Like, then that means he could have made it there easily and like. But the daylight thing, you might be right about. It also could be like semantics and like,
Well, how fast does Sonic run? Does he mention that at all in the movie?
They clocked him at 300 on that radar at one point.
The thing is, Sonic does not know the geometry of the world. He doesn't know how to get to California from there. So, like as he said, like in one scene, the guy was like, "Look, just run east. It's that way." He's like, "Okay." And he like literally runs back and forth. He's like, I ran into the ocean. I don't know where I'm going.
West.
So I kind of need your help. Yeah, west. Sorry, I don't know my directions either.
That's
He's
fine.
Like, I kind of need you to do it in like a pissy tone. And I think it's
okay. And then I made the case like all that guy had to do was give Sonic a GPS.
How's the GPS gonna track Sonic at 300 miles an hour?
No, but I mean, it's kind of like he'll go west. Like all he has to do is go west, right? He hits California, calibrate it, and then he'll just follow it from there. But then Bagel made a good point saying that he probably did that on purpose because he wanted that guy to be his friend. Yeah.
Yeah. I can get it with that. I can get with like he's making shit up as he goes. To be like, I don't want to lose my friend, even though he's really getting on my nerves right now. I don't want to just leave the one person I've been following for like 10 plus years secretly. So enough of a buddy story. Yeah. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed their little chemistry enough. The usual ending of like, oh, just stay where you got, don't leave. Yeah, don't go to California.
That was another thing. Sonic dies twice in this movie.
More like he goes unconscious, not really dead.
He dies. Okay, maybe the first one was unconscious because of the smelling salts, right?
He also flosses twice, from what I've heard.
We need to get to the flossing thing in a second.
No, that didn't surprise me because he does it in the trailer.
Okay, so I guess follow-up question: how much memes were in this movie? Because it's a kids movie.
Flossing counts as 2, I say.
All right, the Sonic
drawing counts, but it's also like that's a good reference, I'd say. Still, like
it's
like
still good.
You would draw a Sonic like that if you didn't know what he looked like in the real world, sort of thing.
Some of the
chili dogs.
chili dogs. He ate chili dogs. But that's not really a meme. That's part of his character though, because he likes chili dogs.
I guess also a follow-up question: how much like ads were placed in the movie?
I really don't remember any ads. Like,
from what I read in the review comments, the good lord of Reddit, they said there was like a Zillow reference in there for some reason.
Zillow? Oh yes, the apartment thing. There was a Zillow on the laptop.
Oh my
I forgot.
god, that's right. That was such a fucking annoying, like beating you over the head with an ad sort of thing.
Really, I didn't really think about it.
To me, cheap houses. Look at all the places you can like. Yeah, it's total fucking scam.
By the way, Zillow, if you're watching this right now, we need sponsors. By the way, so if you like,
I need a place to live. I'm still living with my parents. If you have anything that's like, we're there. If you have anything that's like $400 a month, 5-bedroom, that'd be great.
Look, what do you call that? Ad placement, product placement. Product placement's going to be what it's going to be.
Besides that, I don't really remember anything else because I don't remember seeing like
the Ford truck, maybe the truck like itself being like they always do that shot where like you can see the logo on the car. Yeah. Like it's always annoying to me.
But I like how they actually destroyed it at least, so that was nice. Like it's like okay, fine, you got a placement ad, but we're gonna fuck this truck up. Okay, so all right, so the end. I guess at the end we could just skip to the end because basically the story is just this guy needs to find his rings. And he just to get out of there because everybody knows he's around because he threw a fit at the baseball field and he took out everybody's power. Now the government's after him. So he gets the rings. He's unconscious again, and he looks like he's dead because the whole back is burnt.
Yeah.
Then I thought it was gonna happen. I thought, okay, when that guy opened up that ring behind Robotnik to jump him from the back, I thought, oh, okay, he's going to do something. He's going to break the device. That little energy from the machine's going to pulse out and wake up Sonic. All it did was to set up a cheesy moment for him to be like, he's my friend. And then Sonic wakes up.
Yeah, I get it's a kids movie thing. You can't really just like nitpick everything like that. I will say I did predict how they were going to do that shit with the Robotnik. Like, he has the little quill that has such, like, quote, unlimited energy. Mm-hmm. I fucking called, like, yeah, he's going to get thrown into the Mushroom Planet, and that's how he's going to survive.
Yeah.
And basically get turned insane. From the
Once they do the quill stuff in the preview, I actually thought Robotnik was just going to be a regular scientist with a couple of gadgets. And I thought the quill was going to be the key to make him like this crazy, like over-inventive genius kind of deal. But he was already like that. And basically he just needed that quill to power up his souped up little... one prototype. That one fucking prototype that needed that particular energy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so he wakes up. And then he has his Force Lightning hands to suck all the energy out of that.
Weird enough, yeah. Like, suddenly we're getting into, like, too many movies are doing, like, Star Wars related things. Like,
yeah. And so I was like, okay. I was like, fine. But I really liked how he was bouncing off the little machine, off the little ship.
Yeah, finally using, like, a moveset from the game, yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, he bangs him into the other dimension. And then I liked how... the world I liked how at least it looks like they set it up where the only people that know he's alive is just that little town in Green Hill.
Well, the government still kind of knows, like they're kind of looking for him in the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you know, if you see Sonic anywhere.
Sorry, Olive Garden. That's the other product placement.
Oh yeah, the one thing I kept thinking, like, wow, they really just like spied on us because like, we were always talking about Olive Garden for a bit there.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
in a way, like I've been hearing that this movie's been like made by Reddit for some reason. Like, did the Sonic writers, are they Redditors or something?
Could be.
Maybe. I mean,
you never know. Like again, we will only know if and when we see
there's
the
a lot
original
of
cut.
yeah. There's a lot of good stories come from Reddit. I don't mind Slender Man. That was from Reddit. They came out with that terrible movie, but it was a cool concept. What? I like the Slender Man character. It's fine.
No, I'm not knocking that. Fucking Reddit just like is the worst. Just
Jeff
it's
the
worst.
Killer.
No, like look, creepypastas are fine, but like like small tangent, like Reddit is like the most one-sided, annoying website to look at on the fucking face of the planet. You can't do one thing about politics without being extremely left, or else you're just. Yeah.
On that note,
what
would you guys give the Sonic rating? You know,
yeah, let's
how many Sonics? Yeah, how many? What's the rating of this movie?
And then I didn't mind the post-credit stuff. Dr. Robotnik with his shaved head and weird mustache for some reason already.
Tails making his
Tails. I called that one. I said Tails is gonna be in the post-credit.
How did Tails look?
I give it like
did he look horrible?
Tails actually looked cool. Like all the little character designs for like the Echidna, Sonic, Tails, it looked pretty good. I liked it.
Yes. So again, though, if this was a movie where if the original movie has a cut out there and Tails had that credit scene, I gotta see Tails. I gotta see the fucking weird. I want
to see the fucked up Tails. I really do. Yeah. So I want to see what that looks like.
Overall, I give it a 5. It's average. I'd say go see it if you want to go see It's not terrible. It's not a big flop. It would have probably been worse if they had kept the original model. But we gotta go with like what we got now.
I give it about a 7. 6 or 7. Probably 6.
Okay.
The only reason I gave it a 7 is because I'm glad to see a Sonic on screen because I'm a fan. I grew up with that game, and they didn't do it wrong. And plus, like, I'm just glad it was at least good, and it wasn't like a shit show like Mario Brothers. Like when I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Our producer, director, Highness, said,
God,
yes,
God, moneymaker, not enough big blue dick. Hairy legs.
That was another thing. His arms are not fucking blue. Look at the still behind you. His arms aren't blue.
Oh, they still kept the blue one? I forgot.
They kept the blue arms. I did. That was the first thing I noticed. I almost walked out. But I was like, I'm gonna give this a chance.
So we should have found a Chris Chan or like a Sonic Shoe model. Someone has to have made one by now. Whatever. That didn't get.
Should we sign out for the show for today?
We're gonna have to, because like, dude, I gotta go to work in like less than 5 hours now, and I have to get up. So it's okay. I'm saying. A pleasant surprise. Good enough movie to be like watchable. I still gotta go see Birds of Prey next. Which of course everyone says like it's fine, but we'll get to that next time on To Be Named podcast. We don't even have a name for this damn thing yet.
Oh god, it's just us talking. There's nothing wrong. Thank you, Joemar, for putting up with us.
Thank you, audience, for watching Sonic Talk.
I can't.
We'll be back next week.
It moves.
We'll be back next week with
Sonic Talk, because we're not just going to be talking about Sonic every time.
We'll be back with Star Wars or Robo Vampire next week. I have no idea what the fuck are you guys talking about.
Yeah, I'll totally talk about Robo Vampire. Have you seen Robo Vampire, Anthony? Oh, don't, Dad.
Not yet. We gotta get a dab.
No, we're not. You complained about the flossing. You're gonna dab out of this show.
And so I'm gonna dance my way out of this show.
Okay, that I'll do.
Time.
Yeah, dance.
And canceled.
Yeah.